It's a brand new season, baby. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. It's a brand new season, been a long wait. Saw some players up, put them on my highlight tape. College series here, gotta hear my name on draft day. AR in the pocket, automatic, that's a closed case. Excitement building up, I ain't been asleep in 3 days. Gotta make a statement to the scouts on the first play. Only way to win, you gotta dominate in each phase. Offense, defense, and can't forget the special teams. I ain't work for nothing, went through summer camp with 2-a-days. Gotta win the natty, only satisfied with first place. I hear them haters hating on my team, but I ain't hearing them. If they line up on the other side, then we ain't fearing them. One false move, hit stick, defense killing them. Knew them boys were sweet, up inside, banana peeling them. We up next, time to show we the best around. RFL, college series, rep your team and rep your town. You're looking at the future of the league, yeah, it's here and now. Step on the field, boy, you best believe it's going down. Cause yeah, you know we scoring. Touchdown, 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 touchdown.
What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty, and we are back with our second game of Week 2 of the RFL College Series, and we got ourselves quite the anticipated rematch from College Series 4 as the number 10 ranked Texas Longhorns travel here to Bryant-Denny Stadium to take on the number 3 team in the country in the Alabama Crimson Tide. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to the Relocation Football League today if you haven't already, and get ready for a good game, because it was a great game from a year ago. It was Texas who ultimately came up with the huge upset over Alabama within that game. Texas was trailing in the fourth quarter down in that game, 13-3. And they managed to flip it around towards the end, later into that game. They forced 5 turnovers on Logan Goldsberry, who was the returning quarterback for the Crimson Tide this season, in his second year, sophomore season here for the Crimson Tide. 5 turnovers, like I said, 3 interceptions and 2 forced fumbles. And with 45 seconds left on Alabama's first play of the game, after a Texas touchdown, Texas was able to force one of those fumbles and then get in the field goal range to ultimately win it 23-20. But things are different here. There's no more Jordan Granger for the Longhorns or Seamus Davy Fitzpatrick. Both transferred over to Baylor. And, of course, a rough first game for them, but looking to bounce back this upcoming week against Arizona State. But let's see how Texas fares on the road this time without those guys, as they will be getting the football to start the game. And we are officially underway for Game 2 of Week 2 in the RFL College Series. And we'll return this one out to about the 24-yard line, and we'll get our first look at the new quarterback this season. Well, he's been around in real life, Quinn Ewers, able to lead the Texas Longhorns to a victory over Clemson a week ago. Final score of that game was 16-20, and they got it done. Can they get it done and improve the 2-0 and get another upset over Alabama. Alabama was victorious too last week, so 2 undefeated teams early on so far going at it. They knocked off UCLA 24-10. Ewers' first pass is over the middle, and he is sandwiched in between 2 Alabama defenders. Unable to haul that one in. Second down. And Texas, just like the game against Alabama last year, they were down 13-3 to Clemson. That was in the first half. They managed to claw their way back as they outscored Clemson 17-3, and trying to run around and avoid the sack. He ends up getting sacked as Moore was just too fast. And Alabama has got Texas right where they want them in a 3rd and 16. See Ewers trying to spin his way to the outside to try to create that depth away from the incoming pressure, but Malachi Moore really pushing and using that speed to get right by the running back. Actually just ran right through him. And able to get a clean shot on Ewers to bring up a long 3rd down. Ewers getting outside the pocket, utilized his legs well in the first week, throws down the field, and it's going to be caught for a 1st down. Texas will escape the situation with a huge grab of 54 yards by Casey Kane. Wow, talk about a get-out-of-jail-free card. This wide receiver going up and catching this one. Knew he couldn't scramble for the 1st down, so he just takes a shot one-on-one down the field, and Kai Ramsey Jr., the submitted cornerback, unable to get around him. He got boxed out. It's like an NBA rebound right there. That is a huge reception. They'll set up a screen. This is Bijan Robinson. We know is a Atlanta Falcon right now, but in the college series, still repping the Longhorns. It's a 2-yard gain on the halfback screen. Bijan Robinson wasn't utilized much last week against Clemson. Only 13 carries for 34 yards. And he will get his first carry of the game here, and it's in the backfield. Great defense by Bama. That's a 3-yard loss on the play. They try to run him to the left side of the field. Look at a replay of this here. He's just trying to utilize the speed out there, but Alabama, multiple guys closing in, free off of blocks, and just outrunning guys from getting blocked. As they shut that down, 3-yard loss will bring up another 3rd and long. Empty backfield for Ewers. Pressure starting to close in, and down he's going to go for the 2nd time. Byron Young will bring up the 4th that the Crimson Tide has been anticipating since that long 3rd down conversion. And you just felt the pressure starting to pile on up front. The line was pushing them back little by little. Time was expiring. Ewers thinking, do I have enough time or not? Try to create a play. And Byron Young in the backfield for the huge sack that also pushes them out of field goal range. But they're going to try it. This is going to be a long 54-yarder, and he clearly doesn't have the leg for that. Not even the accuracy. That will be a turnover on downs. And Alabama and the Crimson Tide's offense will be marching out onto the field shortly. And here goes Logan Goldsberry, sophomore quarterback for the Alabama Crimson Tide. He said last time he played Texas fell short in that tough game against them. Looking for redemption and, of course, a much better performance compared to that 5-turnover performance he had in that game. See if he can take care of the football and lead his team to victory. Quick throw. And the first pass of the night for Goldsberry is completed for 4 yards. It'll be a 2nd and 6. Shout to the RFL community. If you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button. Definitely helps out the channel. Got it up to 50 live viewers, still over 40. So appreciate you guys tuning in on this Friday night. Goldsberry almost throws an interception pretty much right to a linebacker there. That could have been dangerous. Jalen Ford, who had 11 tackles against Clemson last week, unable to come up with that turnover. Could have been huge for Texas, but this has been the issue with Logan Goldsberry stemming from last season. It's just the inconsistencies with this kid. He can come out and give you a great game, but then there's times where he can make some mistakes like that. Luckily, it didn't hurt him. And he will throw this one, but it's good defense this time. Played on, incomplete, 4th down. So Texas will quickly get Alabama off the field as they force this punt. They try to go right back to that same play. And you go zone defense. It's a great read, but it's also a ball that needs to be caught here by Brooks. Unable to haul it in. And a quick 3 and out by this Longhorns defense. He's got some space on this return as he'll take it from the 14. And to the 23 he goes. So a huge play on the opening drive for Texas. Shot down the field. That was hauled in by Casey Kane, generic wide receiver. 3 catches, only 39 yards last week, but he did see the end zone, and already off that 1 catch, he's got more yards than he had in that game. Texas, other than that play, it's been tough to come across yards against Bama. This Bama team always just a great team with the talent it has. Quick throw over the middle, and that's just off the mark. Had a man wide open. Could have had a solid completion there. So no yards gained. 2nd and 10. They'll line up in the pistol. And read option here with Ewers. Great defense. He'll be wrapped up in the backfield for a loss of a yard. That's his 2nd tackle for loss as well. Let's get a look at this play here. Read option was a bit of a killer for Clemson, but you can see Bolden coming in with the wrap-up tackle off of the block. It's a great job. $11 yards needed on 3rd down. Pressure starting to seep in. Throws a check down to Robinson, and that will be well short of the 1st down as Bama will force a punt. So Bama's defense able to hold it down. 3 and out themselves. And you can already kind of see that Ewers looking a little bit uncomfortable back there. He's been sacked a few times on that last drive. Didn't count as a sack off that read option, but still plugged in the backfield 3 times. The last 2 possessions. That's the effect of this Crimson Tide defense. Nice spin move. He is still on his feet, wrapped up down at the 34-yard line as the offense, Logan Goldsberry, will look for a much better performance. It was a quick 3 and out. Almost turned out to be a turnover. This Goldsberry almost intercepted, but 3 and out, that's not what you want to see from the offense. And it's been the offense, for Alabama that really has kind of kept them, from being really great within the college series at times. I mean, these guys, last time they made it to a national championship, of course, was last year, and that defense was amazing. They took Logan Goldsberry in this offense to that national championship to take on Ohio State. But after that, Alabama, last time they made it was in CS2 with now London Black Knights quarterback Jacob McCall. That's when they really had an offense rolling. I mean, their defense, Alabama's defense has always been great in the college series. But the quarterback play is what's very important. And if this defense was able to take them that distance last time, that says a lot. But once again, this is a whole different roster for Alabama this year. Not the same players. They don't have Tyler Cage anymore. Here goes some inside play action, though. And this is going backwards for a huge loss of yards. 3rd and 12 after a 4-yard loss on the play. Not sure why he came back so far for the ball there. A great read, but I guess you could put that on the tight end. I mean, you're wide open, just keep running, let the ball get to you. And that is a 3rd and 12 that Alabama's going to face here. Still in search of their first down of the game. It's Goldsberry, clean pocket, throws, and he's got it. Big first down completion across midfield to about the 49-yard line. Very solid strike out there to tight end Sean Acosta. Sean Acosta hauled in 7 catches last week. Also found his way in the end zone for a touchdown. 78 yards in that game against UCLA. And a little bit of the questions here for Alabama is, how great is this team going to be this season? I mean, we saw first week expecting them to absolutely dominate UCLA, and even though they did beat them by 2 scores, kind of expected more from this team. Here's another throw out to Acosta, who's going to pick up a first down. There's a couple generics, though, that will have face changes because they came from the Madden draft class. You're seeing some guys that just has the same faces or just not going to look the same going forward. Just letting you guys know that because Sean Acosta isn't supposed to look like that. He is a generic player. We're trying to make him look different. And a great job up front by the defensive line. Swatted that down. Jermaine Burton was the intended target. And our handoff to Dwayne Cager. A little bit too hard of a cut there. We'll get only a yard on the play. That's another player who will look different next week. See, there's a lot of guys that look the same that comes off the mod because they usually just attach guys with whoever has dreads and who doesn't, and the skin tones and things like that. But hopefully I could probably start working on that tonight, even after this game. But we'll see. Goldsberry guns it in there. And it's going to be a first down for Bama. Really good throw. Like I said, at times you can see him make some good passes and look like a solid quarterback for his college. And we're going to have to get another look at this pass. He did a great job of squeezing that ball in there. And boom, he had a wide open Acosta, but went the deeper route as he scooped up the first down. Yeah, just able to squeeze that one just in there enough. And Alabama right now on the road to be the first to put points up on the board. Dwayne Cager breaking a tackle will continue to march forward for a solid 4-yard gain. His 3rd carry of the game, 7 yards. I keep saying Cager, but Dwayne Cage had 22 carries and 101 yards rushing last week against UCLA. Did not see the end zone. Goldsberry, some solid protection, coming back for the football, and a first down is going to be Holden. Holden hauling in his 2nd catch of the game. Alabama marching down the field at the Longhorns 11. Hits the slant, and it's a touchdown. Bama on the board first. Jermaine Burton in for 6. Solid drive right there by Alabama. And like I said, you saw a rough first possession for Logan Goldsberry, but much better on the 2nd possession here. Saw wide open opportunity on that slant over the middle of the field. And Burton just taking care of the rest, finding his way in the end zone. The extra point here, go up by 7. And the kick is good. 7-0, 10 plays, 65 yards for the Crimson Tide. Once again, shout out to the RFL community. 50 live viewers right now watching. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Turn on the notification bell to be notified every time we go live for games such as this. The College Series just now starting, guys. 1 week in the books. First game ended just yesterday of week 2, and here we are in game 2. And Alabama has got the lead. Texas will take this one from the 5. And down at about the 25-yard line. Quinn Ewers had a couple of plays, like I said, shots down the field, but other than that big play and a couple of attempts of running and extending plays, hasn't really been much going for him against this Alabama defense. So right now, Alabama is showing they are this tough unit as expected. Did hold UCLA to just 10 points last week. 0 points currently right now for the Longhorns. Bijan Robinson finds a lane, and he is out of there for a first down. Longhorns will get up to the 40, just his second carry. And 11 yards so far on the night. Another look at the vision here. Bijan Robinson, reason why he's a first-round draft pick. The Falcons, great vision. Cut right off his blocks, hit the lane, got the most he could on the run. Back in that pistol, they'll pass out of it. Pressure is coming up the middle. Ewers trying to extend on the play, and he's going to be brought down for a sack. Otis not having it. And so that is the third time they've been able to get a sack on Quinn Ewers. Try to utilize that speed, and there was a mismatch. You saw a big defensive lineman in coverage on Bijan Robinson. Not sure why Ewers elected to try to keep it. I guess he thought he could outrun Otis, but big boy had the wheels on him that play. Second and 14, read option, and that is shut down. Loss in the backfield. Landry on the tackle. They're looking at a 3rd and 18. They've been in 3rd and long situations multiple times already in this one. And it didn't matter which way he decided to go with that. Had he hand that off to Robinson, that would have been shut down, and just from him trying to utilize his legs and create plays, seemed a bit tired too, running that play. Didn't have the same energy. Ewers trying to get outside the pocket, throws, that's a nice catch, but an even better open field tackles. There's nothing else he could do with the play. Michael Galloway submitted tight end on his first catch, and another punt for the Longhorns. Saw that pressure coming in, and great extension here by Galloway. Still only a 4-yard gain. 4th and 14. Bama's defense handling business. And offense will take over at about the 23-yard line. Shout out to Faded Red, as we know him as Clyde Mabert. Been a member of the RFL YouTube channel for 12 months, man. Shout out to you. 1 year, he says. Yes, sir. Let's get hashtag Clyde in the chat. Almost able to jump the defense off sides. Here's an outside run with Cage. Bounce off the first defender, but the second closing in. That's Overshown, and Overshown has been a serious dude for this Texas defense for the past 3 years in the RFL College Series. 14 tackles, 2 sacks against Clemson, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter of play as we head into the second. So get your twos in the chat. Alabama with a touchdown lead, 7-0. Alabama, I would say, won that quarter. Of course, they lead it on the board. Offense looking to try to put more pressure on the Longhorns. Goldsberry's got some pressure, and he's going to get sacked That'll bring up a long 3rd and 22. This is another issue we saw with Goldsberry last year, is holding on to the football is way too long. And of course, you're going to see a lot more of that in the college series. Still see it in the RFL as well, but not as much. And man, just absolutely flung him to the turf. Good inside pressure by that Longhorns defense. Goldsberry got some great blocking up front. He'll take a shot down the field, and good defense. Incomplete, trying to go to Burton. And they will have to punt it away. Texas's defense keeping them still within the game. Cameraman recording concrete. Interesting shot there. Bama going to punt this one. Now they're in zone. Fair catch not called, and he's still going to muscle through contact to be in Alabama territory. So Quinn Ewers coming out onto the field. And this is how things have been going for him. He's been sacked multiple times by this Crimson Tide defense. Getting great pressure from all over. Trying to outrun this defense off the edge and extend plays. But even that is not working as effectively as, of course, he and the team would like. But if they can get together one drive, one scoring drive, they can knot things up. They want to make sure that they keep within this game, and the offense is going to be the key. Hand off to Bijan Robinson, trying to juke. Does not fake out the defense there. Solid open field tackle. Two-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Inside play action. Ewers taking a shot down the field. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown, Longhorns. Michael Galloway, 46 yards. And I don't know what happened on that play, but it looked almost as if Alabama completely ran commit, or the play action fake was that good. Oh no, you see two defenders ran into each other. So Kai Ramsey and the safety Holloway somehow ran into each other on the play, and it just allowed Galloway to be that wide open. No way he was missing that shot down the field, and big boy tight end showing off the wheels. And we got ourselves a game just like that, as the extra point knots us up at 7. 2 plays, 48 yards. Quinn Ewers tossing in his 3rd touchdown pass of the season. And Logan Goldsberry knows he's got to come out here, lead the troops. A great first game, of course, against UCLA as expected. 32 of 40, 277 yards, 3 touchdowns. Did throw an interception in that game, but still a solid opening season performance. And they're going to need that Logan Goldsberry on this drive. And from the 7-yard line, cuts back north of the 30 to the 33. And just like that, all knotted up. 10 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the second quarter, so plenty of time in this one. It looks just as competitive. Texas only got one commit to the program, which is Michael Galloway, who, hey, had a great touchdown right there. Dwayne Cage trying to cut back, but cannot find anything, not having the same success this week as he had against UCLA. Obviously a much better team. 1-yard gain. And a quick throw big hit stick as Acosta is met with some serious force by Jalen Ford. 3rd and 3 now for Alabama. Jalen Ford with the mean hit stick. Good clean pocket. Pressure is coming. Hit as he throws, and it's going to be caught for a first down. What an adjustment by Brooks. Hauls in his first catch, dropped one earlier. But he hits the ground just in enough time to get his hands underneath this, and Goldsberry with just enough on the throw while getting hit to put it in range for some yards. That's a big-time play for Bama. And Cage just can't seem to have his way here on the ground. Second time we've got a Cage for Alabama, man. First one was a submitted guy. The second one is a generic who, right now, they have him as light skin. He's supposed to be dark skin, so who knows, maybe we can play on it, act like his bro plays running back or something. Seems like a pretty interesting storyline. They will give him a carry again here, though. And he is shot down. 3rd and 5. Gun bunch to the right. Goldsberry quickly fires, and there goes that arm strength as he just zips that one in for a new set of downs. Solid completion out there to Prentice. And Goldsberry's got a cannon on him. Stood firm in that pocket. Of course, got a clean one, and boom, throws it in there. And also a pretty good job having the football be a little bit away from the defender, because that's what you want to do. You don't want to throw the football towards the defender and lead your receiver to get killed. Pretty much forced him to shield himself with his back. Pressure is coming here, though, but Logan Goldsberry is going to take an unnecessary sack here. A loss of 14 yards, and that's just unacceptable right there. And that's pretty good blocking, even by offensive lineman standards. Had more than 4 seconds in that pocket and still did not elect to throw the football away. Just on the cusp of field goal range, but got a few more downs. Try to get something. Pressure's coming again, and Logan Goldsberry, 2 back-to-back sacks. 14 yards lost on the first one, and 12 yards lost on this next one. 3rd time they've been able to sack him, and all 3 times he has had an opportunity to try to get outside the pocket and throw the football away, and instead just takes the sack here. Absolutely got to let that ball fly. Now the objective pretty much on this down is to try to get enough yards for field goal range. That's not going to happen, though. He goes quickly into the flats. And that'll bring up 4th down. So solid looking drive with a couple of interesting plays, all for naught, as they were in field goal range at the start of these downs. It's 2 sacks coming back to haunt him. So a missed opportunity at taking back the lead. This punt will make its way in the end zone for a Longhorns bounce and a touchback. And Quinn Ewers and the offense will start out at the 20. 5 of 7 today, 109 yards. He's got a touchdown, no interceptions. Had a guy wide open off the play action fake. And his tight end, Michael Galloway. This game still knotted up at 7. Read option. Ewers got all kinds of space to the right side, and will be brought down at the 37. Big first down run there for Texas. And they've been trying to run that read option quite a bit, and like I said, at times very successful against Clemson last week. This week, it's been shut down for the most part. That's the best read option run he's had tonight. And they start out with it, first down, gets them a new first down at their own 36. Ewers feeling some pressure, throws, and that is a great catch as he got blasted, hauling that one in. Now, I don't know if this big guy is a linebacker or what, but we've got big number 91 out here playing linebacker, and he looks like a defensive tackle out there. His name is Jenkins. Yeah, something going on with that. Got to figure out a way to fix that guy's body weight. Something. And a quick throw on the slant will result in a first down. Both cornerbacks wearing number 5. Some jerseys, of course, got to get switched around as well. I think week 3 will be the most polished up for the most part. I think we should have just about everything fixed up when it comes to jerseys and likenesses. Galloway motioning out into the slot on the right side. Here goes read option and a stiff arm. Ewers hitting it, and he's going to get hit by Kai Ramsey, but not until he picks up a huge first down. Kai Ramsey did force a fumble last week. Tried to force one there, but Ewers tough enough to take the hit. And that's the second productive read option that has worked out for Texas. And we'll go with the jet sweep to the outside, and that's a great job by Alabama. They'll stuff that to just 1 yard, 2nd and 9. Landry on the tackle. Texas, they're getting down the field. They're already in field goal range. Just got to take care of the football. They can have the lead here. Inside run with B.J. Robinson. And Robinson will scoop up about 4 yards on the carry. Now 3rd and 5. Feature says, no way Quinn is breaking tackles. Showing off here in the RFL College Series. Here's a throw almost intercepted by Landry. That could have been huge for Alabama. Instead, they will get the stop, but it's going to cost them some points in the lead here. Texas missed the field goal earlier. Should be able to knock this one down within the 30-yard line. Which, if you miss from this territory, that just means you got a bad kicker. And this kick is good. Texas with a 3-point lead, 10-7. And Alabama just really has to figure things out on offense. I think they have things figured out on offense for the most part. It's just those unnecessary sacks taken by Logan Goldsberry really has killed some drives for Alabama. He's got to know and have a time in his head. Like, hey, if I don't have nobody open, I've got to throw this football away. The line is giving him time. He'll take this one from the 2. And out to the 25, the offense will start. Logan Goldsberry, 10 of 15. He's got a touchdown pass, no interception. 101 yards. But as I talked about, if he can clean up those sacks that he's given up in the last few drives, I think he can really get this offense going and get some points on the board for Alabama. He'll start out under center. Bunch look to the right. Sideline pass out to Acosta. And that's going to gain him 3 yards. Another thing is Alabama, I kind of think they have an opportunity to try to test this defense a little bit. Try to take some shots down the field right now. And for the most part, we're seeing him dink and dunk a lot of things. He had some pretty solid throws in the intermediate level of the field, but trying to test that a little bit more, maybe running the balls also a little bit more to set up the play action for bigger plays might be the way to go here for Alabama. And they will come out in an empty set looking to air this thing. And motioning in, they're going to hand this off and toss. Now count actually has a pass and not too much going there. Trying to get creative. And they just get right back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 7. Good press at the line, and Acosta has a first down for Bama. Working on Overshown. Now these spot routes, we're seeing Alabama pull this out quite a bit as well, working those concepts. Curl routes. Deep spot to his tight end. Under 2 minutes to go in this game, reaching almost a minute and a half. Alabama with the opportunity to tie or take the lead. As this check down will get them north of the 40-yard line at about the 43. It's a 5-yard gain. Goldsberry. He's got a man underneath, and that'll be a Bama first down. And that'll stop the clock until the next time they get set. So 1 minute and 2 seconds frozen on the board as we speak. One timeout has been called in his first half, and that has been by Texas. Bama's not looking to try to fall to Texas for a second consecutive year in the college series. Goldsberry shot down the field. He's got a man, takes a huge hit, and still comes down with it. Holden with a 33-yard reception. That was a big-time catch. And had he been able to catch that one cleanly while in motion here, he's wide open. That's a touchdown all day. But he kind of slows himself up, goes up there, attacks the football. They tell you to attack the football. When nobody's there, though, you want to be able to catch that in stride and just keep running. Didn't do that there. Still made the play. Boy, did he pay for it. Run inside by Cage, and he is met by this Longhorns defense. Overshown with a big hit. An input there, a timeout called by Bama. Alabama's first time, so they still got quite a bit of time to try to punch this in. They're at the 10. You set it down just 2 yards away to try to set up a 1st and goal, and the draw play is going to work out almost to perfection as he'll fall a yard short. Great play call. Timeout call. They have one more remaining, and it looks like there's some spacing in this defense here. I think they should hand this one off. That they do, and it's an easy touchdown. Alabama will hop back out in front with the lead. It's a great drive by Alabama. What a response. And you saw the 4 down lineman, but there was definitely some space, especially as great as this offensive line has been to run that football, and they saw that, went right with it. Dwayne Cage able to get in the end zone for his first rushing touchdown of the season. And the extra point is up. It's good. Bama leads it 14-10 with 30 seconds left in this first half. Shout out to the Relocation Football League once again. If you are new to the Relocation Football League, first time checking us out, hey, visit our website at relocationfootballleague.com to learn more about what the RFL is about. Right now you are watching our college series where you literally get to see who the next star prospects are going to be in our pro league of the RFL, which stands for Relocation Football League. The league created with all the 32 relocation football teams that Madden has given us ever since 2016. Also got other social media handles where you can follow us and keep up to date with the latest RFL news. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you name it, we got it. Give us a follow. Become part of the RFL community today. Also turn on that notification bell so that you don't miss a game this season. And check out who might be the next star in the RFL. RFL draft set to take place sometime in December. Of course, no official date just yet. National championship set to take place in mid-November, so they've still got some time to go. It's been a great start to the season. Texas come out looking to pass, throws, and that's going to be a bit behind his intended target. It's also good defense. 23 seconds to go in this first half. Emptying things out the backfield. Ewers got a guy underneath on the drag. Will finally throw it out to him. Momentum will carry him out of bounds at about the 30. 18 seconds. But Texas faces a 3rd and 6. Give a shout out to the guys who are here. What's going on? Secret Juicy Animates. Also got NJ James in the building. Crucial 3rd down here. Throws underneath. And a great tackle is going to keep him just shy of the 1st down. Timeout will be called by Alabama here. So looking to see if they can probably heave up a play to get some more points before the end of this half. Fair catch going to be called at the 28. 9 seconds. Let's see how Alabama approaches this. Maybe they run the ball just based off the time they have left. Or they might take the shot. You know Logan Goldsberry has got a cannon. Also got Trailman in the building. What's going on, my guy? Pat, usual suspect guys. Michael Blunt Jr. 3-man rush, so he's got some time to heave this in. He does, in a pile. It's going to be caught. Wow. What a reception by Holden, and unfortunately, it was not in the end zone, but the Hail Mary works. It worked for something. That is the end of the first half, and boy, did Holden show off the hops there. Alabama with a 4-point lead. 14-10 is the score. Able to take the lead with that touchdown run you saw there by Dwayne Cage, and first touchdown for Texas. This one right here, big wide open bomb to Michael Galloway. The only touchdown on the board for Texas. We're about to get this second half underway, so get your threes in the chat and ready, because we still got an entire half of football to go. This game has lived up to its primetime hype. Texas not going down without a fight, and Alabama showing, hey, even though they didn't perform as expected last week against UCLA, against not so great competition, they are showing that they can compete still against solid competition in a team like Texas. And here we go. Kick is up, and Alabama gets the football to start the second half. Down he goes at the 28. Four-point ball game. It was a great drive by Bama towards the end of that first half to take that lead, knowing they were going to get the football. Left 30 seconds on the board. Texas couldn't get it done, and here's an opportunity for Alabama to go up by the biggest score of this game if they can score a touchdown. The biggest lead, excuse me. Yeah, definitely agree with you there. Seamus has been a great game so far. And shout out to the 88 Live we got here watching this Week 2 matchup. And squeezes that one in to Acosta. Acosta, just that big body tight end, able to make those contested catches. 8 yards. And Logan Goldsberry already north of 220 yards passing on his first pass of the second half. It was quite the first half for him yards-wise. Much cleaner game from him this year as compared to last, and pressure is closing in. Texas going to get the sack, and that will bring up a 3rd and 12. Another bell here, forgot to play that. Dead man on that play. And that's just great pressure off the edges by the Longhorns. And 2 guys coming in, just nowhere to go for Logan Goldsberry. They've been able to dial up some pressure on Goldsberry tonight as well. Even though 3 of the 4 sacks in which he's gotten are mainly on him. That time, no shot. There's a flag on the field. This more than likely will be false start, and it is. That's going to cost him 5 more yards, so that will greatly benefit Texas. So we go from a 3rd and 12 to a 3rd and 17. We've already seen Holden be able to high point the football, make a big play. See if someone else can make a play like that to move the chains. He will throw. He's got the completion, and Acosta's going to pick up the first down. What a conversion. Crowd roaring off of that. We are here at Bryant-Denny Stadium in Alabama in a situation that is extremely difficult to convert. Able to get it done underneath on the drag as they had everyone drop back in that zone defense, and it left Acosta wide open. I tell you what, man, it's quite a bit of tight ends in this college series that are draftable into the RFL. It's going to be interesting to see just how good of a class this is in that department. And we can already see in the first 2 weeks, we've had some great performances. Run inside, though, 3 yards. Sean Acosta is a generic, so he is draftable in this year's RFL draft. Run to the outside. So is this guy as Cage tried to lower the shoulder. Will fall a yard short. 3rd and 1, and he's been great running in between the tackles. I think they should give him the football again. He'll line up in this bunch. Instead, will look to pass. Coverage looking good. He's got to get rid of this football. He's going to run instead, and Logan Goldsberry will slide and pick up the first down. 8-yard scramble, and Goldsberry again able to move the chains. Had a nice read getting it out there to Acosta. I didn't think he was going to pull this out the book, though. Nice little scramble. Rarely see this guy move. He's usually just a statue, pure pocket quarterback, and he's like, I got to get out of here. Pressure's getting too hot. Showed off a little bit of wheels, man. He got away. So fast, look, the cameraman couldn't keep up with him. Heard the cameraman went to get a hoagie, though. He wasn't that fast. But here's a wide open Acosta over the middle. He will check it down. And that is about a 9-yard gain on first down. Always love those. 2nd and 1. And I also feel like on this play, Alabama don't have to overthink things. Run the football. Give that ball off to Cage. They're going to spread this defense out. And will look to pass. Goldsberry's got a wide open man. It's Acosta again. 1st and goal. Bama. He's got 10 catches, 122 yards. How about this tight end class? We saw a record-breaking performance by Georgia's tight end, a generic draftable tight end as well, and Jaden Bush, who had 15 receptions for 218 yards and a touchdown. He's on pace to potentially have 200 yards himself. So look out for Sean Acosta. End around play to the end zone, touchdown. Bama. They will extend their lead as Jermaine Burton outruns the defense. And that's going to count as a receiving touchdown. And he just outran that secondary. That's the secondary, just the defense in general. Great play call. Bama starting to separate here. The extra point is good. 21-10. Crimson Tide. And there was moments on that drive that looked, very dim for Alabama. He had a 3rd and 17, able to convert that one out to Sean Acosta. A crucial 3rd down situation where Logan Goldsberry pulled out a scramble of 8 yards to get a 1st down. And in both of those plays, you got to give the credit to Goldsberry. Like I said, there's times where you can see this kid, he's got some potential. And there's those moments where he does have those struggle factors, but made some great decisions on that drive. And that even counts as a touchdown pass number 2 for him in this game. The taking the offense of Texas will start out at the 25-yard line. And Quinn Ewers down by 11. Shotgun for Ewers. They'll run. Bijan Robinson hits a spin move, stays on his feet, and is spun around himself off the hit stick. 4-yard gain. Big hit there by Bolden. Back in the pistol, they'll motion a man. End around play. And he'll muscle his way forward for about a 3-yard gain. And he'll need 3 more yards on 3rd down. Texas trying to sauce things around, attack the inside, and they're attacking the outside. Looks like they might even run it again. A motion to left, they'll run. Bijan Robinson's going to be plugged. 4th down, Bama's defense getting it done. Now you're starting to see Alabama starting to show their dominance, and the reason why they are the number 3 team in the country. We're the number 2 team in week 1 in preseason top 25 rankings, but fell due to that performance, as I mentioned, against UCLA. But this is still a very difficult team to beat and move the football on. Texas no choice but to punt this away. Immediately taken down at about the 26. No fair catch. And whenever Alabama can get the offense going, this is a team that can do a lot of damage. And they can win a lot of ball games as well, because you can already see that defense still just as potent, at least from what we're seeing right now. They can get the numbers up here on this offense. Logan Goldsberry can get clicking. It's not a shock to see if these guys make it right back to a national championship game. Hand off to Cage. And Cage, who's ran better as the game is going on. Only a few yards there. 2nd and 8. Bunch to the right side. They'll run it. Oh, what a spin off Cage. Trying to get that first down, but will be wrapped up 3 yards short. Jomo on the tackle. $11-point ball game, just one receiver out wide. They will look to pass, and they've got none other than Sean Acosta for the first down. He's just been Mr. Reliable all ball game. That's his 11th reception. 128 receiving yards for this tight end. It's so easy to get that football out to the big fella and just the tight end position in general. This year, these guys hauling in a large volume of receptions and getting yards. There's a pitch to the outside. Good defense. Wrapped up for a second there. Seemed like he had the block set up, but Barron able to come down and make the tackle. And try to go with that bunch pitch play. Big number 54 tried to set it up. Had he been able to just get him out a little bit earlier there, I think that would have been a huge gain for Cage. Everything's got to work right in terms of blocking on those pitch plays. Tough to execute those. And a throw over the middle into some traffic, but Holden will hold on. And Holden's got 6 receptions for 118 yards. He's got 2 guys, a receiver and a tight end. 100 plus here tonight. 3rd and long. Goldsberry in the backfield all by himself. Will fire. What a pass and what a catch. Gets absolutely leveled into about triple coverage, but the pass was absolutely perfect. Again, the placement to shield his receiver away from the incoming contact as well. Look at him slinging this thing. Boom. Right into that spacing of the zone defense. And that's still not an easy ball to catch. As you saw the hits sustained after. Still able to hold on. These receivers come up with some big-time grabs. End around play. Breaks the tackle. Still on his feet. Yeah, we got multiple numbers that are still the same here. For some players. Number 7 handed it off to another number 7. And that'll result in a loss of a yard. I almost thought he was going to be able to create something out of that play. He saw a spin off there. It was Brooks. Goldsberry in the flats. Catch will be made. And we'll look at a 3rd and 7. Prentice hauling in his second. Wide field throw here on the out. Prentice making sure he got those 2 feet in bounds. Had more than enough space. Bama looking to go up by more points here. If they can score a touchdown, it'll be 3 possessions. Goldsberry hit as he throws. What a catch by Acosta. First down, Bama. Oh, Reliable does it again. He's up to 140 after the 12-yard gain. And again, Logan Goldsberry standing firm in the pocket in the face of adversity, still able to deliver a perfect ball here, just out of reach of the defense. Inside run, bounces it to the outside. What a stiff arm by Cage. 5-yard rush for the halfback. Very effective running the football last week. Did get into the end zone. Goldsberry gunning this one. And that's another Bama first down. Goldsberry just seems to have all kinds of weapons to go to. That's just always seeming to be the usual at Alabama. All right, Jermaine Burton right there wide open on the spot route. And they're first and goal. And before they can snap the football, that's going to be the end of the third quarter. This is it. Put your fours up in the chat. Alabama leads by 11, 21-10. Just 12 minutes left to go in this matchup. Remember, Alabama had this lead, had a 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter against Texas last year and lost it. Acosta fighting forward to the 4. So they know from just a year ago, they can't just think they're sitting in a good spot. This is going to be key for them to punch this in for a touchdown. 2nd and 4. They're going to run it. Cage lifted up and brought down at the 3. It's a good tackle. 3rd and 2. What will the play call be? Bama here. Just one wide receiver. They're going to run it straight inside, and Cage is going to power his way in the end zone. Busted out the Cage. Touchdown, Bama. What a run. Knew the pressure was coming. 2 guys right there, and he runs through both of them for the touchdown here. Look at this. Boom, boom. Get off me. That's just pure power by Dwayne Cage. Wow. Beast of a run, and Alabama will go up by 18 with a good extra point here, and it's good. 28-10. Cage with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season, both coming in this ball game. And shout out to the live 70+ viewers we still have watching from this game, man. If you've been here since the beginning, even if you're just here enjoying this game, man, hit that like button, turn us up. Let's get hashtag CS5 in the chat. This has been a great start to this season so far. We'll take this one from the goal line and to about the 20. So Texas down by the biggest deficit so far within this game. 18 points. It's a 3-score game. As I said, it's very important that these guys were able to finish that drive, or that Alabama was able to finish that drive. And Texas is really going to have to respond with a touchdown themselves. It's been extremely tough to move the ball on this Bama defense, but someone's got to step up and make the plays. The only scoring touchdown they had, like I said, was wide open. Not going to be able to catch a defense like that often. There goes a screen, gets it off before taking a hit, and that is going to be Bijan Robinson for a 9-yard gain. He still took the hit there at the end of that play, but at least got that pass off. And that's 9 yards picked up for Texas. Quinn Ewers getting some pressure, steps up, throws, wide open receiver, 1st down. That was great movement in the pocket there by Ewers. You saw that pressure was coming from Alabama. this heat coming off the edges and the middle. Felt that, stepped up, able to find Moulton. No, it's going to be Morton. Ewers nearly intercepted by Kai Ramsey. Dangerous pass. Second and 10, pressed up. They're going man, pressure's coming, sets up the screen, gets a key block, and Bijan Robinson with the stiff arm puts a defender on his back. And that will work out for a Longhorns first down. And that was executed to perfection. Usually when you run man-to-man against the screen, it's usually shut down, but blocks engaging early. Setting up Bijan Robinson. And a nice catch. Second and 8. Only 2 yards picked up on that play. And Alabama looking to hold on for this game to get their get back. Throw over the middle. Good defense. Incomplete. Trying to test those linebackers over the middle. No, sir. 3rd and 8. This is a big down for the Longhorns. And they are not in field goal range. They missed from this distance before. Very low kick. Good protection by the line this time. Trying to get outside. Hit as he throws, and he finds a man. First down, Texas. And that will be Kane hauling in this one to move the chains. It's the second time he's been able to come up big with a 3rd down reception when Ewers has been in trouble. Look at this. Pretty much ran right into the pressure and delivers a perfect ball. Texas not throwing in the towel just yet. Closing in on 8 minutes to go. Gets outside the pocket momentarily, then decides to take off. Tackle made there by Brooks. It's going to be Arnold. And that'll be a 3-yard gain. And a pretty solid decision right there by Ewers. Didn't see anything open. Knew the defense was closing in to make the tackle there. Got what he could out the play. Watch to the left side. Throws. Good tackle to separate the ball from the receiver. 3rd and 7. Even a field goal will still make it a 2-possession game. So if Texas, if they don't get a short yardage situation or a first down here, I think they should definitely take the 3. But let's see if they can keep this drive going. Steps up, throws, end zone, touchdown, Longhorns. Wow, had a man wide open, and this game isn't over yet. Big time reception by Xavier Worthy. 3 catches for 70 yards and a touchdown last week, and here he is with his 2nd touchdown of the season. Quinn Ewers stepping up in the pocket and throwing an absolute dot over the shoulder. Wow. 2nd time this defense has given up a touchdown burnt over the top. And Texas will cut this deficit to 11. Once again, 10 plays, 80 yards. Longhorns meaning business still. 7 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in this game. And Alabama, right now in this situation, still putting pressure on Goldsberry. Can he continue to lead this offense the same way we saw him on that last drive? And it also helps out with the draft tape, like how much better is he going to be this season? Can he cope with this situation and just continue to dominate? Or will he fold under this pressure? We will see. Knee taken in the end zone. Offense will come out at the 25-yard line. And Logan Goldsberry, 29 of 34, having a sensational game. 342 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. As I talked about, the only thing that was really hurting him in the first half of this game was just taking those unnecessary sacks, which could have led to more points on the board for his team. But he's definitely stepped his game up, made much better throws, much better reads. And we'll have to see if he can continue that on. Big drive here. Goldsberry going to his guy, Sean Acosta. 5-yard gain for the tight end. And that might be already catch number 15 for him. If not, it's 14. Yeah, he's got 14 receptions for 151 yards at the tight end position. This guy has been on a tear. Play action. Throw into the flat. Sean Acosta's got his 15th reception there, but unable to get up the field. In that situation, got to catch that football. You got all kinds of space. Keep your footing. Get up the field, move the chains. A rush to the outside, some great blocks, and Cager will get the first down. The spin move looked a little suspect, but he found a way to move up and get a new set of downs. Now, that looked ugly at first. A stretch to the left, field side, had a lot of field to work with, and a great job by the offensive line. They were still in their blocks. Look at the blocks. Boom. Stretching it out as far as he could. That spin move was going the wrong way, but hit a little reverse and got himself right up the field. Goldsberry. Oh, squeezes that in. First down. What a catch by Sean Acosta. And Bama will be to midfield. His 22nd consecutive completion here. So, I didn't even know that. He is going on an absolute tear right now with these completions. I thought that was going to be picked off going the other way. That would have been dangerous. With 22 consecutive completions for Logan Goldsberry, looking for 23. And he's got it. Painting up the sideline. 3-yard gain. So he's been very efficient with the football, and maybe that's been his issue, just trying to make his numbers look good, trying to seem like he's very articulate in where he wants to go with the ball, and have that high completion percentage, which results in those sacks, so he just doesn't throw the ball. And in times he needs to, oh wow, Cage almost coming up a first down there. But yeah, there's certain times where you do need to throw that football away. Hasn't had to so far though. He's been out there slinging. 3rd and inches. So you hand this one off to Cage. They're going to look to pass. Got a man, and guess who? Sean Acosta to the 35. How many receptions this guy has now? 17 for 171 yards. Going crazy right now. They can't guard him. Man-to-man outruns Overshown, their best linebacker. And the completion percentage continues to grow here. There's a flag on the field, though, and this might be on the offense. All start, 5 yards. 4 minutes on the dot left to go in this 4th quarter. Bama facing now a 1st and 15. And again, you can't just feel like you got this game in the bag just yet. 4 minutes in college football can go a long way, especially if the team has all 3 of their timeouts. But I think Bama should try to take some approaches of running the football, which they will do here. And Cage is still considered on his feet. Goes down after a 5-yard gain to get back the yards they lost off the penalty. It's a really good run there. Looked like it should have been a loss. Cage is a bit tired in the backfield. They're going to stretch him out. Good blocks, good vision. And Cage fighting to the 30. And yeah, so good play calling right now here by Alabama. Don't really need to force anything. 11-point ball game. A field goal will still make it a 2-possession game, though. But at least you're beating down on the clock. We're now under 3 minutes to go. Let's see what Bama does here. I would probably still keep it on the ground. Cage needing to take a breather. So a new back in. And he is wide open right now. Throws. Good defense. Incomplete. 4th down. Bama going to have to kick the field goal. And I probably, like I said, would have probably ran that ball right there just to kill some more clock. Texas will still keep this a 2-possession game. I don't see Alabama trying to go for this in any situation. For the 14-point lead. Right hash of the 31-yard line. It is money. 31-17. Bama up by 14 points as they were a week ago. It's been quite the game. Turn us up if you haven't already with the like button. Subscribe to the Relocation Football League today. Become part of the RFL community. League first. 14 points. 2 minutes and 29 seconds left for the Longhorns. They're going to need some big plays down the field. And they've actually been able to get them because their scoring plays in terms of touchdowns have come from the offense beating the secondary deep. And a solid return. It's a 25. Quinn Ewers on this play is just going to have to create a lot of plays with his legs and making sure that he throws the ball. I think more so if he can be effective in that way, that's really going to help Texas, because you don't want to keep the clock running here. You want to try to get down the field as fast as possible. Try to maintain all your timeouts and use that to stop Alabama next time they get out onto the field. At 2 minutes and 25 seconds for the Longhorns. Down 14, Ewers got a wide open man over the middle. He cannot get the first down. This is a play that's going to keep the clock rolling. Texas going to need to call some deeper concepts. Now under 2 minutes to go. Our count not jumping anybody off sides. They still haven't snapped the football. Wasting valuable time here. Ewers off the mark. 3rd down. Only positive out of that is it will stop the clock. 1 minute and 46 seconds. They don't convert here. Definitely see the Longhorns going for it. Here's a throw, and he throws an interception to Kai Ramsey, and that is going to seal the game. The submitted quarterback will call it. And that was just miscommunication. It seemed bad read. I don't know what you call it, but pressure coming in off the blitz. Throws this one extremely early. You saw Kane. He's running straight down the field. Got his hands like, yo, what's going on here? How's the ball coming out so fast? And Ramsey sitting on that, picks it off out the air. And that is going to do it here at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Expect your Alabama to run the football for most, if not all, of these downs coming up. Texas does still have all 3 timeouts, so technically still have a chance. They go for first down. That is game for sure. And there goes their first timeout of the ball game. 31-17, not in field goal range. We'll stretch him out to the right, and Cage tripped up at about the 40 again. One more timeout for Texas to try to still keep a sliver of a chance alive. And they will get the stop. 4th down. All timeouts burned by the Longhorns. And they're going to try this field goal kick from the 38-yard line. 55-yarder is no good. So that is going to help out Texas when it comes to field position, as they should get the ball at the 45-yard line. But I believe in college rules, based off of where the ball is snapped, that's where they take over. So we'll have to see. And Quinn Ewers. Technically another chance. They got to score fast and recover an onside kick. Those things don't happen. That's ball game. Yeah, they'll be at the 38-yard line, so college rules can take over there. Ewers shot down the field. He's got him. Bijan Robinson to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas, 62 yards. Unbelievable. Game ain't over yet. Wow, and they ran this concept of the corner strikes where it separated the safeties with the 2 outside wide receivers faking in and going out. So it splits the safeties, and then you got the halfback straight out of the backfield running straight up the field. And they left him wide open on the zone defense. A perfect play call, perfectly executed, and the extra point is good. 31-24, one play, 62 yards. I just said, if they wanted to have a chance, they had to score fast, and that was as fast as they could have scored, is in just one play. But they have to recover this onside kick. They don't recover this onside kick, Bama, despite the valiant effort of that play by Texas, will be victorious. It's all going to come down to this, man. A minute and 15 seconds. Hands team going to be out onto the field. This to see if Texas is going to have a chance. And the kick is recovered by Bama. Ball game. Prentice with the recovery. And man, what a game we had here tonight. Alabama will get their vengeance and get it done on their home turf at Bryant-Denny Stadium. So all they have to do is just come out here, victory formation. Take the knees, no timeouts for Texas. There it goes. Probably got to take a few more. But Alabama will get it back in blood. And once again, shout out to the RFL community. Still over 70 live viewers watching this live towards the end. I can't thank you guys enough. Appreciate the support. Of course, we would appreciate if you haven't already, to hit that like button if you enjoyed watching this game. Many more games to come, guys. This is only week 2. Super Saturday starts tomorrow, so we'll have multiple games going on. Of course, it's now Super Game Day weekend now in the RFL because we'll have multiple games going on Sunday as well. I'll be calling the 8 p.m. games at night for those days as well. And that is it. Alabama victorious here tonight over Texas. Final score 31-24. Texas was able to hand Alabama their first loss of the season last year, but Alabama returns the favor as they will improve to 2-0, and Texas will fall to 1-1. What a game it was. Once again, hit that like button, subscribe to Relocation Football League, and turn on the notification bell for more content. That's a wrap. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-on-play commentator, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the premier games. Peace.